I'm Tigerhite, and I'm here to make NWA Powerrr and Pro Wrestling Majestic again. This show was there. A lot of questionable decisions, a lot of embarrassing moments. It just sucked. So our first match, I am not kidding you, in a Turkey Gobbler Match, CJ, the presenter for Magic Inc. versus Aron Stevens, who retired from professional wrestling as a wrestler like 4 months ago. It took CJ a hot second to figure out that she's actually wrestling in this quote-unquote match, and it is exactly what it was. It was a match. But the best thing about it is the fans. They were very over on CJ. It's kind of crazy, but she is. And Aron Stevens lost the match in the most garbage STF I've ever seen in my entire life. So the crowd really saved the match for being a 2 thumbs down and a double fuck you. So it's only getting 1 thumbs down and a 1 fuck you because it meant nothing. Oh, and by the way, the reason they call this a Turkey Gobbler Match is because a hat that you can get at $5 at a party store was put on his head and he had to gobble. That was the premise of this match. It essentially is meant to be embarrassing. Magic Inc. is over, CJ is over, and it looks like that Magic Inc. are going to be the next contenders for the World Tag Team Champions, but BFT were not out there at all for some reason. There was another 2-pack of gooblers out there. I have no idea who they were, nor did I care. But yeah, thumbs down, fuck you. And of course, you have to have the guy who essentially ruined NWA's chances on becoming a second promotion here. Father James Mitchell out there with Max the Impaler, who continues to look scary. Essentially saying that they're going after the NWA Women's World Champion, or the World Women's Champion. Doesn't necessarily matter. It was fine. I liked it. But once again, fuck James Mitchell. So Big Mama, not Big Mommy from AAA, Big Mama, who apparently has been wrestling on the indies and I think is one of the people from Exodus Pro, taking on Kylie Page from Pretty Empowered. It was fun. It was a perfectly fine match. I think hopefully that we see more of Big Mama. She's not the worst I've ever seen. And Kylie Page is just young. She's going to get better. It was a roll-up for the win. Kind of a questionable decision given that Mama has been touted and really promoted, especially last week, and then she loses clean. So it's kind of weird. But that was a juxtaposition. I'm going to give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up, and that's being really nice. Oh my god. Okay. So these two are Sage Chance and Tommy Rant. They're called the Slime Balls, but they look like botched school shooters. They were so obnoxious. I couldn't stand them. This gets a double thumbs down and a double fuck you. Billy Corgan, what do you see in these two? Seriously, what do you see in these two? I swear to God, go through their goddamn bag and you're going to see a manifesto. So, yeah. Aaron Thomas and Hunter James taking on Alexander Lev and Jackson Drake. Who are these people? I have no idea. They're just more goobers, I guess. It was a fun match, despite me calling them goobers. I actually did like this match. It was constructed fairly well, and I see potential with all 4 of these guys. Maybe hit the gym a little bit more, and maybe a little more charisma. I would have enjoyed it more, and it was a brain buster for Thomas and James to win. Hopefully we see more. Hopefully they pick up a Planet Fitness subscription. But there you go. I'll give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up. And in our main event, this shit pissed me off. Okay, so Southern Six, Alex Taylor, Kerry Morton, Silas Mason taking on the Spectaculars, their new Spectaculars 1.0, which was Rolando Friedman, Rush Friedman, and Tyler Mittis, who was one of the 2 choices from last week's segment, and the other choice was Paul Burchill. You chose this know-nothing, never sniffed a gym, just loser, over Paul Burchill as the first choice. The first choice. Hello? Oh, and by the way, The new guy, this Tyler dude, he looks like a middle schooler, got destroyed by the Southern Six. It was nothing. My God, it was a super dominant match. It was a TKO knee for the win. The right choice there was made, and I think now they're going to have Paul Burchill come in, and hopefully the Southern Six will pick up a victory. If they don't, then they just wasted Paul Burchill on this whole spectaculars nonsense. But that's what they chose. I'm going to give it an Orange Cassidy thumbs up because the Tyler Midas loser got absolutely annihilated, and I enjoyed that part. I can't believe it. This guy was 80 pounds soaking wet with 2 cinder blocks tied to his ankles, and you chose him, over Paul fucking Burchill. He was on WWE. He was actually starting to get promoted in ECW. He was with them for a while, actually. God, might as well put him in the pirate suit again. I would actually like that. But that's beside the point. Paul Burchill. You chose this guy over Paul Burchill. It looks like he's barely holding up a C+ in Preal. But that was Powerrr. Let me know what you thought about not only my video, but also Powerrr in the comments down below or right over here next to me. Subscribe to the channel, become a patron, get hats, follow all of my social medias, and all of that will be in the bio or in the description. And as always, be majestic.